All right, folks, we are here. We are here. I see. Let's get this show on the road, right? Hold on 1 second. Let me. Just double checking this connection and everything. Make sure we good. Yeah, there we go. All right, y'all. We are back, and we're doing something different because we had a change. I was gonna do a fight companion tonight. I was going to go. I was about to get on at 8 and do a fight companion. We're gonna do the one FC. We're gonna watch that Fairtex and Mexican fight, man. But that's that's over. I mean, Fairtex is fighting another fight, but still, it's not the same. I mean, if I'm still on by then, which I probably will be, I probably pull the fight up and then we could watch it on here. But um, yeah, I'm not really focused on it anymore. So that's a bit of a turn off, right? And of course, we're not doing a fight companion tomorrow because Sarge and Priscilla is off. So today we're gonna rock this Q&A. We're just gonna do some WMMA Q&A talk. We'll talk a little bit about what's going on. Let's talk about crazy fans. We can talk about weight issues, whatever. But we definitely got to talk about a couple of these flyweight fights coming up. Got BJ in the building. What's up? Oh, since he in the building too, we're gonna be talking about Suarez and Montana De La Rosa. And then most of y'all already heard Veronica Macedo is making her return, and she's gonna be taking on Juju. That might be danger, man. Dude, that might be some danger right there. Taking on Juju. Yeah, Lafayette, what's up, man? Zaman. Lafayette says Supergirl's fighting stamp. Yeah, it's still a good fight, but now everything's messed up. Like the Supergirl fight, taking on Barbie. Barbie missed the hydration, the weight, and the hydration. Whatever you call it. My mind is blanking right now because I'm disappointed. But yeah, we're supposed to have two separate fights. I was ready to watch both of them now, but now you got to mix them up. Mexicans out because of her situation going on with family, and now you got Barbie girl out because of the weight issue. So I'm like, man, dang. It was like everything was just not even perfect. You know what I mean? It wasn't even perfect. It was just a regular fight weekend. But something always got to happen. Something always that has to happen. I mean, there's some things you just can't stop, of course. So I'm not really I'm not mad at anybody in particular, like any fighter in particular. I'm just a little disappointed, man, because it's the new year. It's the new card, first card of the year, for UFC. And then Sarge again misses weight. I'm like, why didn't they just make this fight at 135, man? I thought it was. Originally, I thought it was at 135. Didn't y'all? I thought it was 135 because there was another, I don't know if it was like a poster, but another like place it was another website that had it matched up, Sarge and Zombie Girl, and it was supposed to be 135, I thought. It said bantamweight. But then whenever I reported it back to y'all, I told y'all it was flyweight. And I said, there might be some issues here. If Sarge can make weight, we might have a good fight, man. But since Sarge didn't make weight, we got no fight. Couldn't get anybody in on time. They couldn't even agree on a 135 fight or catch weight fight. So it just sucks all the way around, man. Yeah, so that's off. Mexican had to pull out because of some family things. And yeah, Lafayette said, yeah, she's off by a pound on the hydration test. Yep. So yeah. So now they're going to combine Supergirl and Stamp. And now it's not even a mixed rules fight anymore. It's just going to be a kickboxing match. Not even a Muay Thai fight. It's going to be a kickboxing match. So yeah. Better than nothing, right? But now we lose this weekend. We lose through 3 fights. We're through with 3 of these fights now. Now we missed the first card fight. We missed the first fight on the prelims card, and now we lost 2 of our 1FC cards. Yeah, Sarge, she is built like that, man. Like Sarge. Oh, hold on, Brian. What's up, man? He says Juju fighting Macedo. Yep. Yes, sir. I honestly thought she was cut a long time ago. Oh, who, Macedo? Yeah, she was. I thought she was. I thought she was too. I thought they just let her go, but apparently she was still under contract and on a break. You know, kind of like the situation with what's her name, Misha Tate. Yeah, where you can retire if you want, but if you come back, you still have to fight out your contract. Can't go anywhere else. Marcus said fighters at one are missing that hydration test often. Yeah, I mean maybe it's something they have to do away with because they're missing that too much, man. I don't know. Zama said, I honestly thought she was cut a long time ago. BJ said Sarge the Bull. Yeah, Sarge, Mark said the linebacker. Yeah, Sarge, that's the thing. Like, she has a certain build, but there's kind of a gift and a curse to it because she's too big for flyweight, but too small for bantamweight, right? She has a certain build where shoulders are wide, midsection it's a bit wide, for anything lower like strawweight. I think she's kind of built like up and down the middle, kind of built like some of the bantamweights, but she's just so short and doesn't really have the reach. Like, what is Sarge's reach anyway? Hold on, let's look. Like the way her shape is, like, see, she doesn't have that benefit that Josiane Nunes has. Josiane might be short, but she's got long arms too. And she also has, the no neck going on for it, right? Like her neck is low, so she can absorb punches, and that's a good that's also a good defense mechanism for her, right? So Josiane Nunes doesn't really have to worry about certain situations. Maybe the bigger, the stronger the fighters get, yeah. But Sarge, she only has like a 67-inch reach at 5'4", and it's just overall the way her frame is too. Yeah, she's dense, BJ. She just has that frame where it just doesn't fit for bantamweight, but it kills her to make weight. And then again, I don't know if she's not living that lifestyle. Like, is she living that lifestyle that she needs to be living, where she's walking around closer to the weight? Is she trying? Like, who's her nutritionist? Like, what does she walk around at, during her downtime? That's like the big question. And maybe it's benefiting her not to show up, because maybe if she did, that probably would have really killed her. If not, Cachoeira would have caught her and really ended her. So to me, this is her biggest battle, man. Like, trying to make weight has always been her biggest battle. And what's the best thing to do? What's the best thing to do at that point? You might have to find something else to do, or try, if you really don't want to leave, you have to go in that weight class that you have to build some type of style around bantamweight, because every time 125 is announced, she doesn't make weight. I know the Elise Reed fight. Did she make weight for that one? Elise Reed, she did, right? Gatto, did she make weight for that one? I can't remember. We have to look. Hold on. Did she make weight for the Gatto fight? That's a question. Yeah, they got it listed at 125. So the last two she did, but the Moreau fight was canceled twice, and then Cachoeira, of course, is canceled now. So, I mean, there's many before that too, where she was just missing weight. So it's like, man, I don't know. They can't keep waiting like this. I mean, they're giving her many a chance, right? 7-7, and people get mad and say, "Oh, you don't know what a fighter goes through," but it's like, yeah, you do. And I also know what fans are going through. Fans are trying to tune in and see this person fight, but they don't show up. So it's like, how many more chances do we give this person? How many more chances do we give this person, right? Slight of mine, what's up? He said, we ain't here combo. Well, sir, the Friday night. It was going to be a fight companion, slight of mine, but fights just aren't popping now. So it's just a Q&A type of night. We just talking about whatever. And yeah. Slight of mine, you being a fighter, shoot, you should have been here the other night when I had some other guy in here from Syndicate MMA in here, and he loses sleep over my opinion about Carlos Esparza having a chance. I mean, it would have been a good night to have you in here because, slight of mine, you being a trainer, I mean, we don't agree on everything. You train and people you train with, we don't agree on everything, but you don't take to heart everything I say, right? Like, yeah, you should have been here the other night, man. Got this dude from Syndicate MMA. He's really losing sleep because he goes over other channels about what I say. So I'll be like, what I say must really make sense because you really lose sleep over this thing, man. Because it's like, I'm just giving my opinion. I thought Carla had a chance to, beat Whaley, but it's just like those words sleight of mine. It really bugs people. Like they get mad over it. So it's just like, wow, don't think too hard, man. It ain't that bad. And I just bring that up because you in his sleight of mind. You train and you know you've been in there with Grasso. You seen Grasso, Valentina as well. So when a fighter's up and down. You know when they focused. You know when they ready. So, and I respect that. You know, I respect all that. So, thank you. Yes, sleight of mind. That's all I'm saying. All fighters have a chance once they enter the octagon. Period. Yeah, like my opinion is my opinion, and everybody else probably felt the same way. Like BJ, he feel the same way. BJ's like, yo, Carla has a chance. I said she has a chance. I didn't pick her to win. So it's like, where's the wrong in what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, where's the wrong in what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Yeah, because you see, look, I picked Vivian Arujo. You knew something I didn't know. Grasso won. Boom. I took that L. I don't care. Grasso showed me focus and she showed me great skill that night against Arujo. She shut her out. And you having the ground floor, yeah, you saw that, but you didn't try to beat it into my head and say, "Oh, you stupid for picking Vivian Arujo." You didn't say nothing like that. Like, "Oh, you stupid for pick." You understood why I picked her, right? You can understand why I picked Arujo, but since you got the ground floor, yeah, you'll just say, "Okay, watch this," and you see it play out, right? But to me, with the other fight, same situation. It's like, just take it and run with it. Okay, you saw something I didn't see because you got the ground floor, and let that be it. I mean, that's just what it is. You know, yeah. That's what I said with Arujo. I thought she had a chance, and I seen what she's done and seen how big she is. But Grasso came in bigger, came in much smarter, and I'm sure, yeah, you knew that, but it didn't make you mad that I picked Arujo. I don't think anybody picking Arujo piss you off as a fighter. It's just like an opinion's an opinion. As I always said, it's disrespect of her coaches, the great Hickman brothers and her other. No, wow. Yeah. And that's all it is, BJ. That's why these Val and Zong Sims sound so dumb. Yeah. And that's just what it is. Like, that's why I just bring it up because when I got another fighter in here who we always respect each other, side of mine, it's like, I just wanted to get that across because I was like, you would have been very good to have in here that night. I mean, I pretty much handled it though. I mean, he had to wind up apologizing because he was being disrespectful anyway. So it's just one of them things. Yes, I said, yeah, I definitely understand. I can understand different perspectives. I don't take anything personal. Even if my friends or teammates or favorites lose, I'm not gonna be upset. It's the fight game, right? Exactly. That's just what it is. Um, everybody has their opinion. I think we all come in here and have a good chat. and just enjoy the sport for what it is, right? Right. So all simps are a different breed. Yeah, that's true too. All simps are a different breed, Brian. They are, man. Like, you can't tell them nothing. You can't do any wrong. I mean, everything you do is wrong. Their fighter can't do any wrong. Everything is just all about that fighter. That's what it is. And that's why I just entertained it that one time, because I was like, I finally catch you in a stream. That's all it was. I was just like, there you are. Because usually comments on a video, but this time around he was actually in a stream and he came out with disrespect. So I was like, oh, here we go. So let me go ahead and ask you, like, why do I make you so mad, bro? Like, why you so mad? Ravioli, what's up? He says Sarge is an in-betweener, man. Yeah, I think Sarge would be better at, like, I said that last night. If there was like a 130 or 132, she would be much better there, I think. And I'm not even, well, I won't say like it's factual, because we're going to have to see it first. We're going to have to see it first. Stamina, what's going on? He's still out in Oakland, not in the UK, not back in the UK yet. Okay. What's it like out in Oakland? Would you recommend that? I mean, you hanging out there right now, so what would you recommend? Go or not? BJ, what about you? You hitting Canada yet, man? When you gonna hit Canada? Where are you gonna head? Where you going to Canada? Where are you going into Canada? And when are you going? Where and when? Gotta find a place that might be friendly to us, right, BJ? You know what I mean. You just can't go everywhere. Being us, BJ, we just can't go everywhere in another country. We got to know where to go. So advise me where to go, BJ, if you go, because I don't want to go where I'm not wanted or welcome. I'm gonna plug in my phone. And plug my phone in. BJ, you know what I mean now. We can't be going everywhere now. People always say, "Oh, time change and time change." Shoot. Well, I'm a little older, so I'm a little older, and I mean, I don't mind going, anywhere, travel, but I'm just saying, like, there's always little places you can't go to. So that's why I need to know when you go, and then you let me know, because there's definitely places I'm not going to tell certain Northerners to go in the South. Right when they come down here, I'm gonna let you know where not to go in the South. One of us. OBJ said he might come back married. Hey, now. Toronto in May. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually thinking the UK, or, UK, maybe to narrow it down, like Ireland or Scotland sometime this year. But like I said, I need to know where to go. I need to look at some travel guides, talk to Stamina here. I just need to know a little bit of everything before I go out that way. I don't know. I might go to somewhere in Asia. I don't know yet. I'm just kind of, I'm not even in the process actually doing. I mean, knowing I have the passport, I can always just do it. So it's just kind of a early pre-planning thing. Stamina said, "How much do you like the travel combo?" I love it. How much? Like, I'd say I'm still a homebody, but when I'm in travel mode, I'm in travel mode. Like, when the weather is nice, when it's that type of season, I love it. There's times where I go, different states and stuff, back to back to back throughout some months and stuff. And I like to move too. Like, when it comes to either driving or riding or flying, whatever it is, I'll do it. I don't care about the number of hours. I'm always like wide awake to that. He says a long, long old flight. It's beautiful country, culturally rich, warm, chill people for the most part. Weirdos are everywhere. Yeah, they're everywhere. Yeah. Decent weather mostly. Yeah, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for mostly something culturally rich, and I'm looking for chill people. I'm looking for chill people pretty much. Yeah. I'm looking for chill people and, nice country. Don't mind a long flight at all. I mean, I can be on my feet for like 12, 13 hours and wide awake for 12, 13 hours. So, oh, Gabby, what's up? She said, I'm excited that a lot of major WMMA fights are happening early. I am too, but I'm really disappointed that this weekend has changed. I really wanted to see Sarge and Zombie Girl, though. Ravioli said it's her muscle mass, not her frame. Y'all talking about Sarge? Yeah, I think it's her. I think it's her muscle mass. Like her frame. The problem with her frame is it's not really built for bantamweight. When it comes down to it, like she doesn't really have the reach and that length to wrap some of these girls up or get off her back. So frame is more of a problem. She's at a bigger weight, but her muscle mass is a problem for staying at 125. Oh, yeah, let me go back up here. Slight of Mind said any fighter, no matter the style or how unstoppable they seem, can lose on any given night. Everyone's human and everyone bleeds. Thank you. Let me pin that comment right there because you would think all fighters would think this way, but even us fans see that. Like any fighter, no matter the style or how unstoppable they seem, can lose on any given night. Everyone's human and everyone believes. I mean, you couldn't have said it better. But yeah, let's go back to this BJ. He talking about Toronto is where Drake is from, and Drake is biracial. Oh boy, BJ trying to bring back a little biracial baby, right? BJ gonna come back. He gonna be coming back hand in hand. He gonna be on a live stream with his new lady in the background making noise. He gonna have a whole new setup. He gonna be on IG posting up the ring and everything. I mean, it might happen though. I mean, I don't know, man. When I go to New York, I always tend to get lucky. So, or whatever. Even like whenever I meet girls from New York down here, where I'm at, I tend to get lucky, boy. That's where I think I need to be is New York. Really, like my streak of women are always from New York, all kinds and all colors. Every time it's New York, it's like, why do we get along? I don't know. Why do I get along with New York women? I don't know. Some men down here say they don't like New York women, but I do. I think they're probably like my number one on my list right now from like America. Slight of Mine said, by the way, Kama, I think I saw one of your posts of Victoria Lee, so I just wanted to say that I personally appreciate seeing that, Kama. Yeah, thank you, man. I really meant that too, man, because not just on the fighter side, but like Slight of Mine, that was like having a niece that age and somebody that you help raise, it hits home. Having somebody that age and that has their life ahead of them, that one kind of hits home. So I had to put a video together for her and even talk about her a little bit because it's true, man. 18, man, that's just it was a big shocker, man. Australia says Sarge should go back to BKFC and Cachoeira should go as well. I can agree with that. Sarge got the chin and the Dukes for it. Fieta versus Cachoeira would be fun. I agree with that. A matter of fact, I hit Helen Peralta up and she was like, yeah, like she was like, you share it out, let people know. I was like, okay. Her and Fiera could fight, because she said she would do rematch. So when I hit her up about that, she was like, yeah. She's like, let folks know. Helen Peralta's cool though, man. We've been I've been talking to her a little bit. Yeah, she's cool, Jackson Rivera, what's up? He said, what's your ceiling on Juliana Miller? I don't know about the champion, but she can definitely get the top 5. Yeah, Rivera, I'm glad you asked that. I think she is top 10 or top 5 material. And it all comes down to how she progresses with her frame and her size, because I think Juju has the best frame for 125. She's long, she's not skinny, she's filled out in the, all equally proportioned, and she's strong, and she's got a good jab, and her jiu-jitsu at a young age is solid too, so I think she could definitely make it to probably top, I could see top 5. I mean, if Lauren Murphy got up there as a grinder, I think Juju could make it the top 5. And that's just like an early look. I'm saying, like, if she grows and develops in the right places, she's got the size. Like, you'll never see Juju get ragdolled. There's no reason she should get ragdolled in there hurt. You know what I mean? So, ragdolled and just dominated by any of these other flyweights. She has the strength. So I think her ceiling is pretty high. Now, with Valentina wasn't the champ anymore, she could definitely probably get her hands on that belt. But yeah, I think what I've seen pre-Tough House versus now, I can see a fighter that likes to grow. She's hungry. Oh boy, BJ said combo be slain. Hey, Times Square is where it's at. Brian said combo sound like coach getting at New York. I'm just saying, man, New York is I know they get the people get a bad rep there, but I love New York, man. I love upstate New York, Albany, where not was it Utica? Yeah, and New York, the city. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't want to live there. I don't think, but because I like to drive. I don't like to take public transportation everywhere. I like to be able to drive myself. I don't think I could live that life. Well, upstate was more spread out. It's, out of the city. So I could live upstate New York. Colton, what's up? He said Sarge misses weight again. Yep. All right. Gabby said, I saw a post where it said Molly might be on the London main card instead of O'Neal. And O'Neal said unranked fighter like Molly should be on the main card before her. Molly responded back to her. Uh-oh. Was this on Twitter? Molly carries some weight and her fans do come to see her, but I think, man, if it's a London card, O'Neal is undefeated. I think they could both be on the main card, but I don't know if they'll put two women fights on as a main card. Yeah, Brian, I understand, man. It's hard for a lot of people to actually register that, man. 18 years old. It is. Slight of Monster definitely hit from me. I fortunately got the opportunity to be around her one day, but unfortunately I didn't actually interact with her one-on-one, and I sort of regret that. Yeah, that's sad, man. Yeah, I was gonna put the little piece where I did talk about her in case people missed it, but yeah, I just, I remember that age, you have life ahead of you, how you feel, there's just, you feel like there's anything you can do, and the people around you that support you, they actually see you doing big things. That's another thing that's heartbreaking. Like her sister, her family, they like, yo, this girl's going places. She's a sweet girl. She's a great fighter on the come up. A lot of good things, and then boom, that happens. Like, I don't know what happened yet. They haven't released it. And if they want to keep it down, whatever it is, I mean, that's on them. I really don't care to know. I mean, if they don't want us to know, I mean, I'm fine with it. Robot Chicken, what's up, man? He said, yo, combo, are you going live for the Invicta fight card? Yeah, I will. Yeah, Sunday, right? No. Wednesday. Yeah, I'll be live for it. And y'all know the fight card is free, so don't ask me for a link because it's on YouTube. If you can pull me up, you can pull it up too. Not you, Robot Chicken, but some people be asking me for Invicta link, and I'm like, yo, Invicta is free. I'd be like, it's right next door to me on YouTube. Yeah, BJ said Juju is murking people all 2023 with a few more fights. Juju ragdoll Shevchenko. Dang, what do y'all think of that? Juju is much more aggressive than Tyler, and look what Tyler did. And Juju's strong. Yeah, Juju probably could take some Pena lessons. Early to tell, but she could take some Pena lessons. She could take some Pena lessons into that fight and get physical. Brian said Gabby O'Neill's just jealous. If she knew the vision, she'd understand that they build cars for viewership. That's why some great fighters get out on the prelims. Yeah, because even, when Manon was coming up, she was on a lot of prelims, right? She was first main card she was on with Caitlin Chikagan. I mean, she probably would have been on the main card in France, but even her, she was on like a lot of prelims, and it's really popularity. Like Molly McCann can be on there. Who does Molly McCann fight? Ooh, you trying to get her retired, Ravioli? Natalia Silva? Nah, go ahead and give her Kareem Silva. I bet you Kareem Silva gonna keep that 100% finish rate going too. What y'all think? Kareem Silva? Yeah. Casey ain't jealous. Oh, salute, Lolita. What's going on? Lolita, you working or are you off on Friday for a change? I mean, I'm off tonight, so I'm just chilling and hanging. Sarge is getting cut. Yeah, if she can't cut that weight, she's getting cut. How much did Sarge weigh? I don't even know. She didn't even show up. I really wanted to see it myself. I really did. Brian said, BJ, she's jealous of anyone getting more hype. Yeah, I think there's a jealous. There's some salt. There's some salt in there. Yeah, she's packing a salt shaker in that tone just a little bit. Jacksel said Casey has a really hard fight with Jennifer. Jennifer fought for the belt, and Casey struggled a bit with Roxanne. Honestly, might pick Jennifer. Yeah, I'm picking Jennifer Jackson. I'm picking Jennifer. It is a fight. It is a fight Casey O'Neill could win off of, work rate and maybe pressure. But I think Jennifer Maya just has too many skill sets at her disposal. Now it's on her to use it now. I mean, she's disappointed in the past, close fight with Jessica Eye. That was a fight I think she could have won by submission, but she made that one close. But I think in this one, she should be able to outpoint, maybe even outwork and then grapple Casey O'Neill. I mean, her hand speed and her boxing should be enough. Her striking, her kickboxing should be enough. But we'll see. But I'm still picking mine. As I said, it should be Meatball versus Juju, much better fight. Yeah. And Juju's got the right amount of ground game to go in there and look good, too. Lafayette said, I'm picking Jennifer. Ravioli said, I got mine over O'Neill. Zama said, who saw most recent Aaron Blanchfield's interview? Savage lines about Barbara Grasso. I haven't seen it, man. You got to... Who was doing the interview? Oh, Slider Mind said, what was the topic about Stamp? Oh, I just put her up here because she's going to be fighting Supergirl tonight. She's going to be fighting Supergirl tonight because Anissa Mexon had to pull out because of family issues. So, yeah, that's going to be on tonight on 1FC Prime. Uh-oh. BJ got the caps locked out. He said she did not struggle with Roxanne. Okay, Jackson Rivera, I need to hear what you got to say about that. He said, don't let your dislike for O'Neill spill over to her fighting dominance. I got to hear what he says about that. Okay, so yeah, I haven't seen it. I got to see that interview. Juju ain't ragdolling Valentina. Okay. Lolita says she's working tonight. Okay. Zaman, where is that interview? Oh, okay. Sports Kita MMA Originals, James Lynch. See, James Lynch, he don't bait. He has some good questions. He always asks about other fighters too. Not like a disrespectful way. He just want to know what's going on. Like, how you feel about this fight? How you feel about this one? And how they answer is how they answer. Hold on. Sports Kita. I don't think I don't see it here. Okay, but no one on a future matchup with Casey. I can't find it. You gotta drop a link on it or something. I can't see it. I can't find it. Closer, he has Maya beating O'Neal too. Yeah, I got her winning that fight, man. We just said we hating. Okay, Slidermine said, who y'all got in Stamp versus Supergirl? I actually got Stamp. Not because I'm a fan, Slidermine, but I just think she's got more experience. And I think this is going to be kickboxing too. So it ain't going to be like, it ain't a Muay Thai match. I think that she has some vicious kicks that could really knock Supergirl back and do some damage. And it's going to get her respect. You know, that last fight with Barbie Girl, that pressure, it gave Supergirl some problems. It did. All right, hold on. Let me get this link right here. I actually have to pull it up on my phone. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me pull up YouTube. I have to pull it up off of YouTube. Hold up. Casey should take an easier fight coming back from an injury. That's what Lafayette said. Yeah, I think like a lot of people feel that way, but she said that she's ready to go, man. She said that it's going to kind of mess her mind frame up and her focus. So she wants to keep it going, you know, she wants to keep it going and stay on the path of, making her way up to the title. Okay. Yeah. Lolita. Thanks. I just pulled it up. We can read through it now. We can read through this thing now. BJ said if O'Neal was fighting via Artiaga, we would pick Vita. I would pick Casey O'Neal. Now you talking my language. That's a fight I could definitely get behind Casey O'Neal for sure. Lafayette said I got Maya beating her. Yeah, I commend Casey O'Neal on that. I commend Casey O'Neal on, wanting to fight the best, continue her mission. Because like she said, the reason she wants Jennifer Maya is because she wants to continue focus. She said if she fights down, that won't do anything for her. She wants to continue and say, look, I need the fights that's going to make me the better fighter to prepare for Valentina, right? She wants the fights that will make you better, not just a stay busy fight that's not going to be a challenge, right? Like a Molly McCann ain't really going to give her a challenge. Jennifer Maya will give her a challenge because Jennifer Maya been, she's been there. She's been to the top. She's fought better fighters. And she's actually won against some pretty solid competition. So, okay, I clicked on that YouTube link, Lolita. Be that crazy. He said, y'all pick. No, I would actually pick Casey O'Neal in that. Running Reedy was what she said. I actually like Casey O'Neal. Okay, so BJ, you ain't alone. So BJ, you can unblock Running Reedy now, man. See, she rocked with Casey O'Neal. I'm just playing. If Casey O'Neal and Grasso fought, I wonder who would win. Dang. I think Casey O'Neal would be her best chance would be on the ground, but I think Grasso would win the stand-up battle. The clinch would be fun to watch. But I think that Grasso would have the edge even in that, like stand-up control. If Casey wins, she may fight Arujo. Dang, that's another good fight for her. If Arujo lose that fight, boy, I won't be mad. Oh, here goes Zaman. Of course you're gonna say that, Zaman, because you got pom poms. You got Grasso pom poms on. He said she obliterates O'Neal. Obliterates? I don't know about obliterates, man, because she didn't even obliterate Macy Barber. Obliterate is what she did to JoJo. Obliterate is what she did to JoJo, but let's be real. She might outclass and outskill Casey O'Neal, but she wouldn't obliterate Casey O'Neal. You know, Casey O'Neal's a good size and she's durable for the division and she brings a lot of pressure. Come on now. Like, at least we can say that. She'd probably win the fight, Grasso, but obliterate, I don't know if she would obliterate Casey O'Neal. Running Reese, I'm taking Grasso. Robot Chicken said I'm taking Grasso. Mojo says, "Sup, combo in the break again." What's going on, Mojo? I'm on the road. Just wanted to check in with my favorite bunch of MMA fans. I'll chime in on the next one. Hopefully, peace to all of you. Yeah, man, for sure, Mojo. Be safe on the road. Don't do it. Some of us do, like me, and stream and text and drive. I cut back on a lot of that, but yeah, don't do it. Gabby said, I feel like every women's division needs an O'Neal that brings energy and talks. Yeah, they do. I think so. I agree. I don't like to see a bland division. I mean, I like my fighters, the ones that are quiet, but the ones that talk noise too, there's a good place for them too. Like they bring in the fans, they bring in the casual fans. They want to see people talk trash. So there's no problem with that. I think Casey O'Neal is playing a good, heel, and she's just doing her job, We just I'm cleaning but listening. Okay. Well, BJ, look, you know the deal. If I look, there's always a link there, BJ. If you need to talk trash. I mean, because we ain't even talk Montana and Suarez yet. We ain't even talk that yet, but hey, Colton, what's up? Chin, what's going on? Chin said Lauren Murphy's about to get sparked. I told you, Colton. Lauren Murphy was really talking reckless in her recent interview. I told you, man, go watch that thing, man. She was reckless, yo. I told you, man. Lauren Murphy was like, she was just since that loss, boy, she letting it all out. Now Lauren Murphy ain't joking, boy. She said she about to get sparked up. Yeah, man, since she been letting it out, man. She been talking mad trash. I told you she was going in on fighters. I know, yeah, mostly Fira on Manon. Hit that like button. There's like 30 people in here. Just kind of chatting today, man, because the fight I was gonna do a fight companion on ain't gonna be on tonight. So we just talking about some fights coming up here. Lolita said Lauren Murphy versus Cachoeira. I'll go with Lauren Murphy. I definitely go with Lauren Murphy in that one. I think Lauren does have a good chin and she has a ground game. She does have the stand up to keep Cachoeira back and eventually submit her. She said Grasso would box Casey up all night. Then she said, hey, after she gave you that. Two Beasts, what's up, man? He said, I'm late. Why Sarge out? Weight cut again, Two Beasts, unfortunately. Two Beasts, and that's where you fall in, man. She's missed that weight again, man. Same with Barbie Girl, she missed the hydration in that last hour. Lafayette said nobody like Casey. I like Casey O'Neill, man. Like, I like her energy, man. I just can't pick her in this fight though, man, with Jennifer Maya. Like, I think that's gonna be the one. Like, that's gonna be her respect getter. Like, if she beats Jennifer Maya, she'll earn a lot of people's respect, bro. Lafayette, if she get to like top 5 and she shut a lot of us up, well, I mean, I know where I stand with her, but you know what I mean. Like, if she does something big, yeah, she will earn a lot of respect. Sometimes it's like that for fighters. Jackson said Molly versus Antonina is the fight I would make. Yeah, at this point, Antonina Shevchenko versus Meatball is not a bad fight. It's a decent stand-up fight. Who would y'all pick in that fight? Antonina versus Molly. Oh, Chen said, what was she saying? What did she say? She said, what did she say? She said Manon, her fight with Lauren Murphy was nothing or something like that. And she was like, she didn't do much. She was like, Valentina's going to eat her alive. And, oh, yeah. She said Casey O'Neill talks better than she fights. Yeah. That's what she said, Chen. Like, she don't like Casey O'Neill or Manon. I was like, wow. She said Casey O'Neill talks better than she fights. So that fight needs to happen at some point. Yeah. What's going on, Gary? He said, Gary Baldwin said, hello, Veronica is about to get woman handle. Yeah, that's not a good fight, man. For Juju is too big for her, man, and too strong, too active right now. This ain't a good fight for her, man. Who scheduled this thing, man? Yeah, Chid said she's the last one to talk. I mean, hey, Lauren going in, boy. Lauren said, I'm on another level. I'm talking all this trash. I don't care. Lolita said Antonina's not fighting anymore. If she finishes out her contract, that would be a good fight against Molly. Lolita said Andrea Lee could out-grapple Molly. Oh, yeah. If she chose to, you know what I mean? Like, if she finally let loose. Claus said Antonina should retire. She has another career light anyways, plus she's 37. Yeah. 37, she's married and she's doing her thing now. She's a pilot. Just seems like her energy and time is more focused on that. I mean, if I was a pilot, I would rather just be a pilot. I wouldn't want to take any more knocks to my head, especially if I'm going to be controlling a plane. And I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to say that in a funny way. I'm just saying, like, in a realistic way. Like, if I was a pilot, I really wouldn't want to be a MMA fighter. You know what I mean? Because my eyes and my brain are critical to flying a plane, right? I mean, to each their own. I'm just saying, like, does that not make sense? I'm just saying, like, I just really thought about that. It really just kicked into me now that, yeah, Antonina is flying a plane. She's a pilot. And if you want to continue flying, is it wise to take punches? Is it wise to fight in a sport where you could go blind and in possible, concussion, brain damage, Very, yeah, that's just something to think about. To you, me, yeah, I would rather see her fly a plane now. Especially if you're not in like the top 5 at this point at 37, it wouldn't be good to do that. Gabriel said, would you like to see O'Neal press conference one day? Casey O'Neal the press conference? Yeah. Like on a main card? Yeah. Gary said he's got Molly over Antonina. Oh, Jackson said, is Tate retired? Name value, her versus Molly makes sense. Tate's still fighting. Tate's still fighting. Yeah, she's still fighting because after her last grappling match, she was like, I don't want to break my arm or put my arm in too much danger because I still got fights. She's like, I still got fights coming up. Yeah. So Misha Tate is still on it. I don't think she's fighting at 125 anymore. Her ranking is still at 135, so she's going back to bantamweight. Chloe said, have you seen some MMA YouTubers call out other MMA YouTubers to fight MMA? Have I seen that? No, I haven't. I mean, that's if people are doing that, they crazy, man. Like they're doing that with the boxing world, boxing YouTubers. I'm like, y'all crazy, man. Stamina said pilots are responsible for countless lives. It's reckless to continue fighting. She's blessed to have passed all the necessary medicals. Considering, yeah, that's all I'm saying, man. Like that's stressful enough, knowing that you're maybe not even flying a private plane, or maybe one or two people are flying in your own recreational jet, but flying a plane with over 200, 200 people on there or something, whatever. High number of people on there, kids and everything. That is, that's a stressful job. That's a stressful job. So I'm like 100%. It is kind of reckless to continue fighting. It's selfish. Yeah. So I hope she makes that choice soon. Fight out her contract or just retire. And that's where retirement comes into play for me. Like I'm not gonna say retire because if you keep losing too, you can retire. But now I'm really like for it if you're gonna be a pilot. Ravio said pilots are in high demand right now. I heard. I'm sure they probably are. Then again, there's a lot of things that are high demand now because a lot of people aren't wanting to work anymore. After that pandemic, a lot of people started seeing that they could do other jobs from home. They don't want to work. Gary said Casey versus Maya is a close fight. Maya over Casey for me. Okay. Molly had a competitive fight with Santos. I wouldn't really say it was competitive. I think she had one good round. And I think she made like one good round. She was just in the fight. I think she was just in the fight. She was always there, and it came down to Santos's execution. Like Santos took more of a mauling, grappling, and physical approach instead of what Aaron does. Yeah, Aaron kind of showed her IQ that she can just make it an easy night, with a couple of simple moves where I think Santos kind of drew it out. But, to me, it wasn't really competitive. I think Santos was never in danger. And outside of her landing good right hands on Santos in the first round, it was pretty much Santos's fight, if I remember. Is Ekaterina fighting today? I think she's supposed to be. Hold on. No. Hold on. I don't think she is. Wait a minute. No, she's not. No, she's not. No, Jax. She missed the weight. She missed the weight. So Supergirl is fighting Stamp now. Yeah, so that's another fight messed up, right? Yeah, Barbie Girl is not fighting tonight. He said Aaron isn't going to be easy if it goes to the ground, but it's easy work on the feet. Yeah, on the feet, it's going to be a little bit easier because I think Santos has the power in the straight punch advantage, the reach advantage. But on the ground, it'll get interesting. Oh, yeah. I got the interview up now. Okay, so do you think Alexa Grasso is fighting? He has some good questions. I'm telling you, man. See, do you think Alexa Grasso is fighting Shevchenko next? Hold on.
Rematch was going to happen. You think that maybe Grasso, is that kind of what you're thinking? Well, I know it's not your job to matchmake, but I'm sure you're keeping an eye on the division, right?
No, I definitely am. Yeah, I would definitely. I think Grasso would make sense. I don't know if Grasso wants that fight. I mean, Grasso's very good, and I don't know why she wouldn't. But it seems like she's not too eager to fight for that. And then I'm not sure if the UFC's trying to maybe set up Valentina with Nunez again. I know everyone's been talking. Everyone loves. I mean, they fought twice already, and everyone seems like they still want to see another one. So maybe that's what they're thinking.
There's also some.
I don't know if y'all could hear that, but hey, I can't knock it. Aaron, you hear Aaron was talking. She said, I don't know. She said Grasso's talented, but she's like, it don't seem like she really wanted to fight. I don't know why, right? She's like, I don't really think she wanted. Hold on, play it again.
Eager to fight for that?
Yeah, she said she was eager.
And then I'm not sure if the UFC's trying to maybe set up Valentina with Nunez again. I know everyone's been talking.
All right, let's see what she got to say about Manon beating Chikagan, because you know Chikagan's one of her teammates. Let's hear this.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be a tough fight. Stylistically, they're very similar. And yeah, it was a super close fight. I remember watching it and not really knowing who was winning until I know Manon got like a takedown at the very end of one of the rounds, and I remember feeling like that kind of clinched the fight for her. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely. I mean, you can't be that surprised. Everybody's so good that it's like anybody can win on a certain day. Yeah, Manon definitely edged out that win.
What do you think of Ted?
All right, so okay, she respectful. You know, she ain't go in like Lauren did. I think she respectful to her too. She knows. Does she defeat Andrea Lee? Responding to Macy Barber. Ooh. Do y'all want to hear that part? Do y'all want me to say yes or no if you want me to play that part? Aaron responds to Macy Barber. Should I play that part? Y'all want to hear it? It's a little bit longer. But I'm just kind of teasing y'all. All right, I ain't gonna play that part if you don't say anything. Gary said Aaron doesn't have a footwork advantage. Let me see. All right, Stamina said run the track. He said play it. Okay. Hang on. Jackson said I am getting the same feeling from Grasso. It seems like she wants to do anything but fight Valentina. Okay. Yeah. Aaron's watching the game closely. I like that. She's on point, Salmon. He said exactly. I'm back my thoughts. Run the track. All right, hold on. Jackson said play it. Okay, hang on. Okay. Responding to Macy Barber. There we go.
Anyways, the reason I bring it up is because I asked her about your fight and getting her thoughts here. She had some interesting comments. She says, I think Aaron is being handed girls that don't know how to grapple. I think she got outstruck by JJ Aldrich. I think in that fight with Molly's not that great of a fighter. I think Aaron's all right. It's just a different level. What do you say to that? Macy, talk a little trash here.
It's funny. I don't really care what she has to say. I know she's probably a little scared to fight me. And she's scared to fight a couple people. I know there's a couple fights that she hasn't taken. It's funny she's going to talk trash because she's very strategic with who she fights. And that's for a reason. I think she knows she's not at a certain level. And she's like trying to wait until she is, but she's never going to be. And that's kind of her main problem. So whatever she says, it doesn't matter. I know we're probably going to end up fighting at some point just because we both are in the division. And we're both going to be there for a while. I think it'll be a shocker for everyone.
Some people say that you're what Macy Barber should have been. Remember, Macy talked about being the youngest champ and all this stuff. Do you take that as a compliment, or does that annoy you that people are even comparing you to her?
No, I don't really care. I get impaired or anything like that. I think it's kind of funny when people do, because I have heard that they're like, "Oh, Blanchfield's what Macy thought she would be." I think it's really funny because I know comments like that probably get under her skin. Like people could say anything to me. I don't really care because I know at the end of the day they're just saying it to try to get a reaction out of you. I think comments like that are pretty funny because I'm curious how other people take them.
Yeah, go hold on.
Aaron is being handed girls that don't know how. Not that great of a fighter. I think Aaron's all right. It's just a different level. What do you say to that? Macy, talk a little trash here.
It's funny. I don't really care what she has to say. I know she's probably a little scared to fight me. She's scared to fight a couple people. I know there's a couple fights that she hasn't taken. It's funny she's going to talk trash because she's very strategic with who she fights. And that's for a reason. I think she knows she's not at a certain level. and she's like trying to wait until she is, but she's never gonna be. But that's kind of her main problem.
Wow. That's funny. I mean, what she said, I mean, this girl, she is speaking facts all the way around. I mean, like Macy, yeah, I like Macy Barber. I like the trash she talks, but what do y'all think? Do you think like Macy has been carefully selecting her opponents? I can't really say Macy Barber's like been selecting her opponents. Macy's fought some good competition. They both fought Macy's fought better competition right now. As of now. I mean, when Aaron fights Santos, we'll put that on record. But as of right now, I think Macy has fought some good competition. She hadn't really been like hand selecting anybody to me, or like the UFC hasn't. They gave her good fighters. They gave her Roxy. To me, Miranda Maverick still beat her in my eyes. Grasso was a test for her. Montana was probably like technically had some of the better techniques than her, but that was probably a bit of a step down as opponent. But she fought Jessica I, right? Did she? Yeah, she beat Jessica I, right? So on that note, I think Macy's fought good fighters, but I think skill wise, I think Aaron is a much better fighter to me. I think Aaron's got better ground game, better grappler, more so on the way to becoming well-rounded to me, a little bit more. Her IQ's higher. So I think Aaron's much sharper, but Macy has fought good fighters. She has fought good fighters. Taking some L's, of course, but that still counts as good fighters on the resume. So I think her resume is a little bit better than Aaron's, but Aaron's skills and her resume are catching up. So yeah. But Brian said I wouldn't say much better. No, not at all. Not. What do you mean? The resume or the skills? Are you talking about resume or skills? When you say you wouldn't say much better, because I'm talking. Yeah, I'm splitting both here. I'm talking about both. Jackson said Aaron definitely has a personality, really good person with good start. Yeah. Oh, skills. Nah, you wouldn't say much better. I would say when you're talking about pure grappling, I think she's much better. Now, if you're just talking well-rounded, okay, Macy might be catching up. But even then, I would say Aaron's skills, I think, are more so fit to take her further. I think her approach is much better. To me, Macy, I think her better days, the way she moved around and her agility, I think they were truly at 115. It was really just her power that kind of, got her that, that kind of got her that, what's the word? That reputation. But you see, she had to go back to the drawing board and change a lot of things. But Aaron's just kind of been evolving on the go. She's been getting better on the go. And they both fought Miranda, and you can see how much better her skills were in the Miranda fight versus Macy. Because again, Macy lost that fight to me. So I think her IQ is higher. So that's a big part of it. With a high IQ, you're always going to want to grow. So yeah, I think, yeah, in certain areas, her skills are much better. But now when it comes down to hunger and dog, Macy got that on lock though. Macy has her dog on lock. We can't really question that. Gabrielle said, I feel 115 needs this type of rivalry within contenders and prospects. They are trying, they are trying here. 115 kind of had some little rivalries, between Whaley, Joanna Rose. They had their little rivals at the top. And then, they had their rematches and so on. Yeah, Lolita said Macy would not decline a fight. Gotta respect that. Yeah, so I would never say like her resume was like handpicked or fighters were like given to her. Really, she pretty much would take on anybody. Raphael said for real, Macy's the bully 115 needs besides one Lamos. Yeah, I think so too, man. Like I think the way she moved at 115 was much more impressive, and I could see her taking it somewhere. Yeah, between like her and Lamos, they would make it really interesting. All right, so Montana and Suarez. Let's talk a little bit about Montana Suarez here. What do y'all think, man, about this fight? I don't think I got too many people's opinions on Suarez and Montana. Apparently, this is a good fight for Suarez to come back to, just to fight again, of course, because she doesn't want to take too much of a rough weight cut to get to 115. It's smart to go from, being inactive to 125 first, so, I think that's a good choice for her, and then her mission is to possibly go back down to 115 after this. That's really still what's on her mind. It's just to come back first, fight at 125, and get closer to her weight, and then boom, go back down. So, that's a good mindset for her because, that's where she feels like she can go back and get her belt, her chances to get a belt, excuse me. But, Montana is a big fighter. She's a big fighter. I think it's the biggest fighter on her resume, right? 5'7". She's long, tall, pretty, solid wrestler too. So it's not going to be a walk in the park, for Tatiana. And, she knows that, she has to get back into the groove because training is one thing and fighting is another. She needs to make sure that she's, evolving with the game, make sure she's, catching up and she's watching footage of how a lot of these girls evolve now, and then get that rhythm going, get that rust off, just to see if your body can be pushed like it used to be. Zama says Suarez looks huge. I don't know. People talk about Montana's size advantage. She's former strawweight as well. Yeah, it's more like height and, just being at the weight longer, though. Suarez says she wants to go back to 115 and fight Rose. Yeah. Brian said, explain why one fight at 125 is better than taking another couple months to get to 115. Well, it's about getting closer to that weight first, Brian. I mean, during her time as a strawweight, she was always closer to that weight. It was easier to do, but imagine dropping the weight down now, even if it is a few months. Because you got to remember, you're still fighting. Fighting is different than just, shedding off a few pounds from a couple of months. You still have to get back into fight mode. And she just wants to test herself to see how she feels first, like you don't want a rough weight cut, even if it is further down the line. So you fight once at 125. So next go round. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Stan. But I'm just trying to answer it as nice as possible, though. Because it is a weird, maybe, yeah, maybe you understand, but it is necessary. What she's doing is necessary because you're ignoring the whole thing, the fact of being active as a fighter. Like you want to ease down to a weight that's comfortable to your body first. You know what I mean? You want to ease down to your body feels comfortable. You don't want to just jump right down to 115. And save that question when BJ gets on. I'm sure she'll give you the same answer. Yeah, save that question for Tatiana when she gets on the BJ's channel, because you have to have that broken down. If you don't believe me, take it from a fighter. Like it's necessary to go to 125 first, right? So next time around, she can get the 115 a little bit easier because she'll be closer to that weight like she used to be at, right? So one fight at 115, then right back down to 115. Yeah, that's her plan. You know, she wants to go down to 125 first because that's closer to her weight. Like whenever she was, you know, even in training camps, and then boom, she can make 115. And I'm sure it all depends now. Ain't nothing written in stone. So what if she takes another fight at 125, right? Then boom, it's another fight at 125 because she want to get her body acclimated, right? It's all in the interview. It's all in the interview. It makes sense, Brian. I mean, it makes sense. Gabby says, does Suarez right away get to fight Rose once she returns to 115, or did she climb her way to the top? She called for it. And if she feel good and she dominates and she can make 115, I mean, shoot. I mean, I would want to see another top 10 fight at strawweight first because it is a different weight. But hey, it's all in Rose's hands if she wants to get it. Tatiana actually explained why she went to 125 for a comeback. Yeah, should I play that too, or you want me to put the link? Because you know it makes sense. When you say this chick had 4 years, what do you mean 4 years of what? Stamina said maybe depends on the result of the fight and how she feels about it, but that's the plan at least. Right. Yeah, it's not like I said, it's not a plan that's written in stone. It might take more than one fight. What do you mean when she has 4 years? 4 years for what, Brian? You know that was 4 years of injuries too, right? So if she's had it 4 years, she's got to take it slow. Oh, she's had 4 years to think about her weight? I'm still lost on that. 4 years just to think about her weight? What do you mean? Like 4 years to think about her weight? Like what do you mean where she's gonna fight at? I don't get it. Like 4 years to think about the weight. I'm like, you mean where she's gonna fight at or to stay close to her weight? Because you gotta remember she was injured. How you gonna stay on weight during your injured time? I mean, she talked about this like 2 years ago and why she wants to do 125 first, too, or a year ago. Like 125 is a smart choice, man. Yeah, you got to explain the question. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'll get you on here in a minute. I just want to run through some comments here. He said Andrade versus Suarez. Lafayette, Andrade versus Suarez. 115 or 125? Any weight would be good for me. I think 125 would be a little bit scarier for either one, but 115, I would always pick Suarez. Like 2019 Suarez at 115, I would have picked Suarez. Gabby says Suarez became champ back then. If Suarez became champ back then, she would have the same fan base or hype as Rose and Whaley have now. Maybe not, because you know Whaley's got a bigger country behind her. But I don't think so. Brian said, so Stamina so far explained it best, but I still question. But remember, I'm not a fighter. Hold on. I mean, what are you missing that I'm saying, Brian? Hold on, I'll get you on here because I'm saying the same thing she's saying. So what are you missing that I'm saying that doesn't make sense? Marcus said Tatiana, word it's after her 125, where she's just going back down the strawweight to get the strawweight belt. And then she will go back to flyweight. I mean, now's the chance. Now's the time to try if she wants to. Oh, Lafayette said 115. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Suarez. Oh, y'all. All right. Got Brian in the building. All right, Brian, what are you confused about, man?
Hey, what's up, Combo? Man, I'm not gonna stay on here long. I just
All right.
so remember, I'm not a fighter, right? And so as big a fan as I am, I don't know all the ins and outs, what it takes to make weight cuts and all that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But what my question is, or my confusion as to why she wants to take one fight at 125 and then go right back to 115 is, for me, what does that one fight at 125 do for you that makes it, I don't know, it almost seems like, it's a requirement for her to go to 125, and then once she does that, however well she does or not, then she'll go back to 115. Like, to me, first of all, I think 125 is probably gonna be better for her long term because she ain't doing nothing but getting older and fatter, right? That's all of us. All of us is just getting older, fatter, and uglier as every day passes.
Right.
So for her to take this fight at 125 and then immediately be thinking, all right, I'll fight this fight, get it out of the way, get my win. Now I'm gonna drop back down to 115. I get if if it hadn't been such a long term, right? And I get that she's been injured, so that's the reason for her hiatus. But I guess what I'm not getting is that, for me anyway, I understand that she might feel stronger at 125.
Okay.
But so are the girls, right? The women at 125 are going to be bigger and stronger.
Right.
Right. And so for me, again, if that's where you want to test your abilities after coming off of these injuries,
okay,
it's kind of counterintuitive to me. I'm going to test myself at 125 and then I'm going to drop back down to 115.
Okay. So first, let's take out the weight cut. Let's take out the weight cut period. All right. This is what it is for a fighter. All right. Remember, training is one thing, fighting is another. So the first thing she wants to do, well, partly is, cut the weight off, cut it off reasonably, which would be 125 right now, but also test her body out in an actual fight. Sparring is one thing, but in an actual fight, you want to be in a weight, in a shape that you can feel comfortable at. So she's kind of knocking two birds out with one stone right now. Like, she's been out for 4 years now. She's not 29 anymore. So she can go in here and say, let me see how I feel at this weight. If I feel good, I feel strong, I can stay here. But if I feel like my old self, then I'll go a little bit further, right? And also, you're doing this because with 4 years off, you're nowhere near that walk around weight that you were at when you were at straw weight. So it would be smart for her to stop at 125 first and take on a fight to get your body back into the groove of being a fighter. You know what I mean? You want to be that fighter again. You want to move around, see how you feel. And then you start getting into that old ways of saying, okay, let's get to the weight where we feel comfortable at. So it's smart for her to make a pit stop at 125 because boxers do this all the time. If a boxer's been out for a while and he's a welterweight 147, he might fight at 154 first because he doesn't want to kill his body. He wants to get the ring rust off. That's the first thing that you want to do. Get that off, get the weight off in a reasonable way before you just shed on down to 115. Even if it was, like you said, a couple months off, because it's still not the same. It's still not the same because your body's not actually in an actual fight yet, So do the 125 first, and it may be 2 or 3 fights, or it may be 2. But if it's 2 or 3 at that point, you just stay at 125, right? But you might want to do this one first and then say, I'm back to where I used to be. Because like she said in the interview about a year ago, when she was in training, she would train around 125 and 130, and she felt really strong. And then she would cut down to 115. So she's trying to get back to that. She's trying to get back into that rhythm again, if she can, you know. She wants to fight at 125, so the next time around, 115 is not too far away. Do you
So
understand that?
yeah, so like that's why I said, you know, Stamina explained it best, you know, or maybe it was Marcus Bell actually. As you explained, all right, she takes this fight at 125. Depending on how she feels, maybe she takes another fight at 125 and another. Okay, that makes more sense to me. Right? To me, that makes more sense than taking the fight at 125 and then, you know, having the plan B to go right back down to 115. Again,
Right. But that
I
is her
get it.
plan. Like, I think it just depends on what she feels like. But like she said, that is the goal, is to go from 125 to 115. So it's really just all in how she feels. Like it's going to just come down to what works for her on fight night. Like, does she feel strong at this weight, or do I feel a little rusty? Or it's going to be different scenarios. It's going to be, if it's rust, then she might want to take another 125 fight because it's the rust that she wants to get off. If she feels good, then it's like, okay, we can take it further now. I can get back to where I want to be, you know?
I can get that. Like I said, I can get behind that. It wasn't quite. I didn't listen to the whole interview.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't, for me. It wasn't elucidated that way. But now, again, I get that if the plan is to feel your way back to 115, if that seems reasonable after taking a couple fights, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what, to me, that makes more sense. But again, it was just the abruptness of the whole thing. I'm gonna take one fight at 125 and then I'm going back to 115. That to me wasn't jiving. But I get you. I feel you now.
Yeah, because she's talking about coming back as soon as July, depending on how this fight is. So, you know, it's like, you know, if it's 115, it's 115. I mean, that, you know, that's it all depends on what she feels like. If that's her goal, that's her goal, you know. I just never heard that asked before. That's why I was like, huh? I was like, Stamina said, did a pet type that in? I was like, what's it?
Yeah, stamina going off. I'm gonna
Yeah, because I was like, what is
I'm gonna have
that?
to
I
come
told
at
Brian some
stamina.
questions. I was like, Brian should know this. I was like, oh, okay, never mind me.
I'm asking a legit question. That's the thing. I'm not a fighter, man. You know, I know I chime in a lot, have a lot to say in the chat and, you know, on the live stream, but I'm not a fighter, man. I never had to make a weight cut in my life.
Right. Well, you know, it's not even just about the fighting part. It's just about a weight that you want to be comfortable at, whatever. Like, you know, if you trying to shoot a goal to be a certain size, you know what I mean? You don't rush down to that weight. You know, you got to let your body, if you're just getting back into working out, you know, you just want to let your body get a good feel and get a good rhythm first. You don't just, you know, kill yourself by taking 30 pounds off in a matter of a few months. You know what I mean? Like, it takes time, and that's all that she's doing, because, you know, it's been 4 years. So you want to make a pit stop and then eventually get back to where you think you can be, you know?
Like I said, I get some of it. It's, for me, the issue was the abruptness that was described, right? One fight at 115, 125, then I'm going right back down to 115.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that part was what wasn't driving.
Right.
Because again, it didn't, for me, I wasn't getting, you know, I'll see how I feel. Because to me, I remember a couple streams ago, you talked about her having said that, you know, when she was training at 125, she felt strong, she felt great.
Mm-hmm.
To me, wonderful. Go to 125, stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? It's not like Tatiana's a big girl for strawweight. She's a big strawweight
Yeah.
when she was a strawweight. So, like for me, and like the 125 division, it's not like it's so full of absolute killers. Like, there's some great, pretty damn good fighters at 125, but it ain't full of straight killers that I would think that a fighter of Tatiana's, at least her former caliber, I wouldn't imagine that she'd be concerned about those fighters at that weight. Because again, she ain't no small person. She's not a small woman.
Mm-hmm. I think it just comes down to unfinished business, man. Like when a fighter like her, says, I feel good at 115, but feel great at 125. Yeah. That's good. But I think it just comes down to picking up where she left off and, factoring in that her style at 115 was could be potentially dominant against a lot of the girls. She wants to go back and she wants to go back down and deal with that. You know what I mean? Like she wants to go back down and give Rose that test. She was like, yo, I still believe today I can beat Rose. You know what I mean? So she's got goals on her mind, so I think that's just a big part of it. Like she knows 125 is right there, but 115 is still where we all kind of got left hanging. So that's just another whole story right there. You know what I mean? Like when it comes down to the mental of these fighters.
I mean, for me, I would. I'm sorry. I just realized my television is on. Sorry about that.
Right.
For me, though, I would imagine that Tatiana coming back to fighting after 4 years off. The only motivation I would imagine is that she wants to be a champion. And so for me, if I was her, I would go to whatever division I felt like I had the best chance of being champion of. Because guess what? Whatever she felt about fighting Rose, that shit was 4 years ago. Get over that. I think 125 was barely even around, if at all, when Tatiana had her last fight.
Mm-hmm.
So get over you wanting to fight Rose or thinking you could fight Rose because Rose ain't the only person that was in the division then, So maybe I don't know. Maybe she hates Rose. Maybe she like Chin and Robot Chicken and High Five. Maybe she just hates Rose.
I don't think it's like that.
But
I don't think it's like that. I think she wanted anybody in that division. Could have been Whaley or Andrade. You know what I mean? Like she wanted all of them girls at that time. I think Rose's name came up because remember Schmo brought it up. So so she went into it. I'm sorry I didn't bring that up because I don't like to make it look like these fighters are out the trash because Schmo actually put the name in her mouth and she responded to it. So she gave her backstory on it. So it wasn't like she went out of nowhere and just brought it up. But I got somebody else here. Stamina, Mr. Snarky comments over here about you, man. Yeah, I guess Stamina want to give you his take here. What's going on, Stamina?
Can you guys hear me? Am I clear?
Yeah, you can hear you.
Yeah. Stamina.
Okay, nice. Yeah, it's just I'm not only am I not at home, but I'm also just on my AirPods, so I have no idea how good it actually sounds.
It's fine. Yeah.
I've never done this before. Probably never do it again. Brian, man, I'm Brian. Brian. Like, what's going on, bro? Are you feeling okay? Like, are you running a temperature?
I'm gonna mute real quick.
It's been a long time, bro.
And this is why, dude. Like, you understand what the word experiment means, right? Like, I really don't understand why you're struggling with this.
Like
I really don't.
Man, I think I'm okay now. But
you don't even sound. You're not even sitting with your chest, though, bruv. You still sound like.
Yeah, I was being nice.
Listen, man. I think I explained my confusion, my apprehensions about it because for me, It was about the abruptness of what she described as the transition. But when you put it the way you all did now, well, I'm going to test this out, see how it feels, and then move forward from there. Okay, I get that. I get having a goal of getting back down to 115. It was, to me, the issue was I'm going to fight one fight at 125, and then I'm going back to 115. That was my issue. And probably that's colored
See,
by the fact that I think 125 is probably better for Tatiana now.
Well, sure, but that's a different topic. I mean, the thing
True.
is that, in light of the fact that as much time has passed since she has competed at all, as we're actually talking about now, the less ways, or the lower friction alternative, so as to get herself back into competition, is the smart choice. Like, in owing to the fact that she is not, or no one that competes in the UFC is actually able to cherry pick their opponent. She can't actually ask for a tune-up fight. She gets what she is given. So in light of the fact, the only thing that she has got control over to make things easier for herself in order to get back into competition is to not have to consider losing weight in order to do so. That's the only thing that's under her control. Everything else is up to the universe, up to the bosses, up to how injured or not she gets in training and whatever else. That's the only thing that she's got any say in, the weight at which she competes. So that's what she's going to do.
See, that actually makes a lot of sense. It's not something I even considered, to be honest. Just, having another variable to not have to deal with, that's not something I was considering. But it makes perfect sense.
I don't know how you didn't do that, but yeah, there it is.
All right. Yeah, Brian, I was like, maybe what Stamina was saying more so about the feelings part was clicking, because I'd like to think what I was saying made sense too, because I'm getting this directly from Suarez. I'm just repeating what she's saying too. And it's like we've seen this many a time in boxing where a fighter's on a layoff, he doesn't come straight back to his original weight. He'll take a pit stop, get close to that weight, because he doesn't want to kill himself, but he still has a mission. So eventually he's going to get back down there, whether it be a fight or two. But I think the thing that was bothering you is the fact that it was just one fight. But hell, she didn't put a stamp on it. It could have been one or two. You know what I mean? Like, it really depends on what her body is telling her in that fight or after the fight.
No, like you said, that makes sense. Again, these are points that I really wasn't considering. Yeah, these are points that I really hadn't considered. I was just looking at the face value of it, if you will. But, as usual, I appreciate the enlightenment.
For sure, man.
Like I said,
and remember, hold on. Hey, bring that question whenever BJ brings her on. Make sure she hears that. She will give
absolutely
straight from the fighter's mouth on why it's wise to do it the way she does. I mean, ain't no better person to answer it except from that person's from that fighter's mouth.
I'm looking forward to that, actually,
because she's a cool fighter. She's a cool person. She'll be open to answer anything. I mean, yeah, she's been on there before, BJ. She's cool like that. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that, man. We give BJ a lot of trash talk, but BJ he does a great job with these interviews, man.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna keep giving him that trash talk too, man.
Absolutely.
But it's all good. All right, hold on. Gabby said, "Is anyone worried about Suarez's stand-up, even if she has phenomenal wrestling?" What do you think about her stand-up, Brian? I know you won't have too much time, but what do you think of Suarez's stand-up? Like, how is it going to fit into this game or this division?
Is combo.
Before you answer that, I'm going to say my goodbyes. I'm going to head out.
Okay, man.
Appreciate
Later,
your stamina. Always a pleasure. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Take care. No doubt.
That's the thing, Combo. It's been 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
and she's been talking about coming back for at least 2. So, I mean, there was even reportedly fight scheduled, right? At least 2 years. So, I'm absolutely certain she's worked on some things, and probably the stand up is probably one of those things that she could work on the most consistently because her injuries were neck and back. And so wrestling and grappling is going to be the hardest things on those types of injuries.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no telling what we're going to see out of Tatiana's stand up. I'm not making any kind of predictions on that at all because it's just been so long. We don't know.
Right.
We don't know. Same thing with Casey O'Neill. She's been out with the injury. What are the things that she's probably been able to work on the most given her injury? Right? Those are the things that those are the tools that she's probably sharpened. So, yeah, we don't know what we're going to get.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're going to get. I am looking forward to it though, if we actually get it.
Yes.
I'm not going to believe it until the cage door closed, Combo.
Oh, I like this. Look here, Marcus. He gonna reverse it on us. He said, "I think the question is, does Montana have enough stand up to deal with Tatiana?"
In other words, does Montana stand up good enough to keep it on the feet and back kick
Yeah.
Tatiana off?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question. Montana has a really underestimated jab, man.
That's
It's
good.
straight, it's sharp, it's well timed, and it's powerful. It's just it just also happens to be a little slow, but timing beats speed, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, all right. Well, Brian, I don't want to
Yeah.
hold you up, but the next fight we got. Oh man, this is Stan Fairtex and Anna Jerome. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, we got
Hey,
the fight
Cabo,
coming on.
appreciate you giving me a minute to explain my side because Stamina was straight murdering me in the freaking comment section. So I wanted to
Man,
clarify.
when he dropped that first one, I was like, it's not over until you really get it out, man. So I was like, I know Brian probably gonna want a link, so I'm gonna be ready. And then he said, drop a link. I said, it's always open, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Have a good night, dude.
You
I'll
too.
still be
Later.
here in the chat.
For sure. All right, that was Brian. Yeah, that's why I always keep them links open. You know, like I said, if there's something people don't understand or we disagree, it's always there to chime in. And Stamina ain't the type of guy to just troll in the comment. You know, he'll come on and explain what he means. So always a pleasure. But let's see. The Stan Fairtex and Supergirl fight is next. Yeah, Ravioli. I am pulling it up now. We can watch it. I wish it was Mexican, but what are we gonna do? What can we do? All right, Marcus. Let me know. Are you watching it, Marcus? I know you are, right? Supergirl. Yep. Mexican denied the illness. It wasn't an illness. It is something going on with family. So yep. All right, Marcus is watching. If you don't mind, I'm gonna switch this picture up here. Hold on. Stamp and Supergirl. It is on Amazon Prime, Brian. Amazon Prime. Type in One Fight Night 6, and it'll be the first thing that comes up on your Prime. Yeah, here we go. Stan Fairtex versus Anna Jarusak. Oh yeah, hold on. this is going to be a good fight, no doubt. But I wanted to see that other match. Boy, that was like a Street Fighter matchup. Here comes Stamp. Fireworks and dancing. That's what she does, right? All right, Stamp. Supergirl. Yeah, I do think, when that long layoff plays in, years pass by, somebody like, Suarez would definitely fit in better at flyweight. When you look, Zama said live commentary. Yeah. Yeah, we doing live commentary on this one. Okay. 1 fight night 6. Airtex. Supergirl. Supergirl. Oh, yeah, there you go. 1 fight night 6. James Perez, what's going on? He says Suarez knows where to stay. Oh boy, here he go. Where you been, man? Nunez got subbed. Yeah, I think wait a minute. Okay, y'all. They put on some good events though. I mean, as far as their like production and everything, super, 1FC does. They put on some nice little events. All right, Supergirl has a new opponent now, and so does Fairtex. So, the mind changes a little bit. They just got to take it and say, let's go. Lafayette said Rod Tang is a beast. Yeah, for sure, man. James Press said, Coach, shout out to Coach. He said, seems to think Aaron has no chance at all against Santos. You give Aaron a 30% chance at least, or not even. It's I'm going to say 60-40, James. I think I already said that, maybe. No, 70-30 was, I think I said that for Maya O'Neal, but I'd say 60-40 Santos Blanchfield, because Santos ain't unstoppable, man. Like, she's not unstoppable. Anybody can be beat, man. And she definitely has that 20% edge and the experience and what she has. But Blanchfield, I gotta give her a good chance, man. Her confidence, her grappling. I give her a chance, man. All right, Stamina says, Stamina must took one look in the mirror and said, I got to get this thing shaped up. You got your little burger. Yeah, all right, man. He said, time to get this thing shaped up. I know that stage, man. Yeah, you got to go. You got to get it done. It's like a emergency. Sometimes you just let it grow wild. Can't comb it no right way. Can't shape it no right way anymore. All right, Stamp is on her way to the cage. James said, oh, cool, 60-40. I'm pretty fair for Aaron. She clearly has a good chance. Yeah, I think so too, man. Like, I don't think she's going to go in there and do it. She ain't, Sanchez ain't gonna do her like JoJo or nothing like that. Aaron is too smart to get broken down like that. Santos is gritty. She's tough. But Aaron is still smart, man. Aaron's got a good chance. I think it's 60-40, man. For real. I think it's 60-40. And I do give Santos the edge because I just think she's got something going for it right now. And if she wants to get back against Valentina, she's gonna have to go in there and look good, man. Did I want the fight? No, I didn't, though, James. I didn't. Because I wanted to see Aaron do some things first to make it a 50-50 fight, Yeah, Lolita, that eye is still a little questionable. Hold on. I gotta hit show on that. All right, Stamps, keys to victories. Get off to a quick start. I missed that. Hold on. Yeah, she's gonna have to be quick in this one. I think she's gonna have to apply pressure, Supergirl, she takes a lot of hits, so getting full extension off her Stamp is important. Staying in her face, backing her up. Don't let Supergirl get into that rhythm of throwing combinations and backing her, man. Yeah, Lolita, I decided to call it, man. It's not the fights we wanted, but this fight is now a kickboxing match. It's no longer mixed rules, Muay Thai. How old is Supergirl? Is she like, ain't she like 17 too or 16? Okay. Brian says Supergirl looks a little nervous. Yeah, she's probably that opponent swap out too. Now she got to change gears because when she would fight Barbie Girl, she was like, I know Barbie Girl, I know what she brings, but now I'm dealing with this girl. All right, here we go. All right, y'all, they're in the center here, touching it up. Supergirl's a little taller and longer, but Stamp looks a little bit more like filled out, thicker. Okay, Lafayette says she's 19 or 20. Yeah, I thought so, like something like that. I didn't know she was in her 20s. I thought she was like 18, 17, really. All right. Round one. Here we go. Beartech Supergirl. Kickboxing, y'all. Ooh, jab. Ooh, good 1-2s from Supergirl. Ooh, she backing Stamp up. Stamp getting shook a little bit. Ooh, hard right hand left hook from. Ooh, hard left hook there from Stamp Fairtex. Y'all, they throwing bombs already. Ooh, long punches from Supergirl. She's backing Stamp up. Oh, hard 1-2 there for Supergirl. That kickboxing realm is a little different, huh? Ooh, another hard 2 there from Supergirl. Okay, now Supergirl's putting the pressure on. Ooh, hard double right hand from Stamp. She steps back out of range. Stamp gonna have to get on the inside a little bit. Land some knees up in here. Can you land? Oh, hard right hand there from Stamp. Good counter. Oh, hard right hand from Supergirl, man. They are changing. They're exchanging, man. Oh, sharp right hand to Stamp. It kind of grazed Supergirl. Supergirl's putting that pressure on. Ooh, good time right hand from Stamp. Supergirl tried to step in and boom, she ate a hard right hand from Stamp. That was good timing. All right, Stamp is up here fighting the rangy fight. Good kick to the body from Stamp. Shorter fighter trying to box from the range here. Good leg kick there from Supergirl. Already exchanging some deadly blows here, y'all. Ooh, good left there for combinations coming from Supergirl. And there's a hard right hand to stop that combination. Ooh, hard right hand left hook from Stamp to get off the cage. Oh, good right hands from Stamp. They both got some good right hands, man. This is close. Long jab there from Supergirl. Sticking that jab out. Oh, hard right hand from Stamp. Good timing. Every time she steps in that range, she fires and she's gone. Hard kick, hard leg kick. Hard leg kick from Stamp. Back to the center. Ooh, hard body kick from Supergirl. You could hear that jump, man. Hard body kick. Oh, hard inside. That's a good inside leg kick there from Stamp. Every time things get wild, and then she throws that hard leg kick. Ooh, hard right hand there from Supergirl. Ooh, combinations from Supergirl to finish the round. No, we got 20 seconds. Okay. She lets go. Stamp got to get off the cage, man. Boy, this fight is crazy, y'all. All right. Supergirl's inching forward. She ends it. Oh, that's a close round, man. Marcus said they both have to adjust on the fly. Brian said nuts. Yeah, man. Mafia said gonna be a good fight. Good fight so far. Zama says Supergirl had a competitive fight against Vandari, and Katarina is a legit Muay Thai veteran. Yeah. Look at those hard right hands off the cage. Stamp, she lands a nice right hand off of the cage and that nice kick behind the leg, behind the knee. Yeah, Supergirl, a little bit bigger. So yeah, she's gonna be applying that pressure. But I like what Stamp is doing though. She's timing as soon as she steps in and then she's moving. Is the second round gonna be MMA? I don't think so. I think this whole fight is kickboxing. Marcus. It's just all kickboxing. Let me make sure. Let's see. Round 2. Yep, just kickboxing. Hard inside leg kick. Good right hand drop Stamp. Supergirl dropped it, boy. Good kick, good leg kick, and then right hand drop Stamp. Stamps back up. Hard right hand from Stamp. Hard right hand from Supergirl. Good body kick from Supergirl. Dang. Supergirl is like putting a lot of good. Oh, wow. Look at that 2-punch combination. Front kick to the stomach on Stamp. She is, body kick on Stamp. Supergirl's not playing. Still kickboxing. Still kickboxing, Lolia. Lafayette is all Muay Thai fight. They got it listed as kickboxing in the it's listed as kickboxing. Not Muay Thai, it's kickboxing. Oh, nice leg kick there from Stamp. Ooh, nice right hand from Stamp. Oh, nice leg kick from Stamp. She kind of dips her head. Yeah, it's all kickboxing, not Muay Thai at all. No Muay Thai, it's all kickboxing. All right, they're kind of slowing the pace down here. Stamp is looking for that right hand. She waiting for her to step in so she can land that right. She backing up to the cage though. That's where Supergirl gonna let go. That Supergirl letting the combination go. Ooh, nice lefts. Ooh, hard left hook there from Supergirl. I tell you, when she get her back to the cage like that, if she keep it in the center, she can time and move. Stamp, that is. Good singles from Stamp, but Supergirl landed some combinations, boy. Ooh, hard leg kick there from Supergirl. Stamp brushing it off. She over here. She showboating a little bit. Oh, hard combination there from Supergirl. Ooh, nice right hands up top. Oh, another hard right hand left uppercut for Supergirl. Good body kick from Supergirl. Yeah, she going to the body hard, man. Stan had to kind of take a break, man. 30 seconds left. Oh, going for the head kick. Ooh, Supergirl blocked. Stan blocked that head kick there. Oh, hard right hand there from Supergirl again. Nice combination from Stamp. It's going in favor of Supergirl right now in this round. Ooh, combination there. The body shots got Stamp kind of slowing down. Ooh, that was a good round. Another good round. This is at 125, I believe, right? Because this is their straw weight. Their straw weight is 125. Zama says Stamps get whooped. Yeah, that round wasn't going her way, man. She got dropped too. She landed a lot of singles, but this girl is coming forward with pressure. Look at them combinations. Dang, she is dinging her head, boy. She is dinging Stamp's head. Ooh, look at that teep kick too, man. Wow, she trying to sneak it all in, boy. Yeah, we're gonna blame Mexican for that now because now this fight, if she lose, man. All right, last round, y'all. Here we go. Last round. Push kick there from barely connects there. Ooh, good body kick. Ooh. Oh, she almost got some MMA. Stamp caught that kick. Referee said, nah, you can't do that. She caught that kick, boy. She thought it was MMA. Got that kick to the body. Can't catch kicks in this. Ooh, head kick there from Supergirl. Ooh, hard body kick from Stamp there. She gonna have to pick it up though. I think that reach, boy, that reach and that volume from Supergirl has got Stamp. Ooh, it's got Stamp on respect mode right now. And the body work too. Hard leg kick exchange there. Ooh, nice double body kick from Stamp. She eats a right hand though. Here comes Supergirl. She about to back her up again. Supergirl lands that leg kick behind the knee on Stamp. She coming forward. Ooh, hard right hand from Stamp. That's what she looking for, that right hand. Nah, she need to throw more. She looking for that knockout. Ooh, good push kick from Stamp right in the belly. Oh, she missed that one too. Ooh, double right hands. Ooh, triple right hand for Stamp. She better follow up with a left. She just keep throwing rights. Ooh, hard shots exchange. Hard right hand, boy. Hard body kick from Supergirl. Nice right hands from Stamp, but not getting enough of a combination there. Not getting enough combinations. Pressure. Less than a minute to go, y'all. There's a tie up here. Okay, I can see Supergirl getting in mode to pressure again here. Stamp got to land something big. Nice left hand from Stamp up the middle. Ooh, nice jab from Stamp. Need more though. Ooh, nice. Ooh, nice 3-punch combination snapping Supergirl's head back. Ooh. Supergirl coming on strong now. Those are nice punches Stamp landing, but she need to land more. Supergirl is like landing like in flurries. Little push kick from Stamp. Round's about over, y'all. Oh, spinning back fist attempt there from Stamp. That's it. I think Supergirl got this one. Man, this fight, I'm just saying, man, tonight, if that was a Nisa fight, that would have been a crazy fight. And if Barbie Girl was fighting Old Girl tonight, man, that would have been 2 blockbusters, man. These girls, they were letting it out. All right, let's see who won. Let's see who they're gonna give it to. I think that Supergirl probably got it. Different opponent, different match, different discipline now. Kind of messes things up sometime enough. All right, let's hear this verdict. Yeah, that was a fight, Brian. No way Stamp will be ready in March after that. Nah, push that thing back to May or April. April and May. All right, let's hear what the judges got to say. Let's see what it is. Ooh, Judge 1 Stamp. Supergirl. Split decision. Wow. Ooh. Stamp won. What do y'all think, man? I don't know, man. That was a good fight now. It was a good fight, but what do y'all think about that? You think Stamp won that fight? I don't know. Brian said winner doesn't matter. Nah, man, winner matters, man. Because I thought Supergirl won the fight, man. I mean, I know what they're doing. They want to get that Anissa Mexican fight in line. They want to do that super fight, but I don't know, man. I thought Supergirl did it. I mean, yeah, we fans won, but yeah, I thought Supergirl won rounds 2 and 3 actually. Yeah, I thought she did more in 2 and 3. I thought Stamp had her, because she got dropped. Yeah, Stamp got dropped in 2, and I thought Stamp had her best moments to me in that round 1 with her right hands. Yeah, Judge was looking at Stamp snapping Supergirl's head back. Yeah, that's probably what it was too. Yeah, she snapped her head back a few times. I mean, I'm gonna go back and watch it again and see what just to watch. It was a good fight. It was a good fight though. How would Mexican do against Shevchenko one more time? I think she might do good now, man, for sure. Because she's more so active and she hits hard and she takes a chance too. So that'd be a good fight. Yeah, not MMA, but yeah, that's a good fight. Okay, folks, but yeah, it's been fun tonight. I just wanted to call that fight with y'all before I got up out of here. Definitely wanted to tune into that one. Y'all want me to get on and do Rocky Pennington and Kellen Veria fight? Really? That's up to y'all. Like, should I get on and do that fight? I'm gonna be sitting back watching it. Do y'all want to watch it with me tomorrow? Do y'all want to watch Rocky Ketlin with me tomorrow? Just let me know and I'll jump on. I can turn the stream on and we can watch that bantamweight fight together. All right. Yeah. I can agree though, Brian. We had a good fight, and it was kind of, yeah, it was a short notice thing. And it was just kind of a messed up night for both girls, you know. So yeah, overall it was a great fight though. You know, we won. That's what matters, right? So I ain't even gonna make a big deal about it. It ain't really like, oh, you know, we got robbed and she got robbed. You know, they both probably were pissed off they didn't get to fight their regular fight. So it's just like whatever, you know. Who you got, Rocky or Vieta? I got Rocky. O'Brien said, do what you do. He said, we with you. All right. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. We'll watch that fight together. Yeah, I got Rocky Pennington, though. I got Rocky winning the fight. He said Janet Todd would murder Stamp. Oh, boy. With Stamp, boy. Stamp is durable, boy, but she be taking some punches up in there, man. So Barbie would beat Stamp, Wonder Girl buttons. I want to watch that. I wanted to see that rematch too. But all right, y'all, I'm about to jump off of here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Appreciate everybody coming through once again. Always fun talking to y'all. Always fun to have y'all come in on links or whatever. But yeah, hits that like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. We're gonna watch Rocky Ketlin, and next week we're gonna do Invicta FC. We're gonna do the whole card on Wednesday. Yep. But like always, Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.